Right, so we're starting this tutorial with full face of makeup already on. Anything I've used will be in the information bar below. And we're going to move on to the eyes first. So we're starting with Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. And we're going to use this as the base colour. She doesn't have a lot of colour on the lid, so I want to keep this incredibly simple. We're going to use Walk of Shame from this one, which is just a very my skin colour sort of colour. It just creates a really nice canvas. It actually very much reminds me of Vanilla from MAC, this colour. In that it's kind of the same sort of principle, in that it's very much my sort of skin colour. And it is just a nice base. I really hope you couldn't hear that little song that Annika's singing there, along to whatever that is, Formula 1 there, music for the winners. Okay, so that's the base colour on. You're not going to really see very much of that, it's just very simple colour. Now I'm actually going to use my finger to apply the crease colour, which is a Naked 2. Excuse the really bad painted nails, it's actually all chipped off now. And I'm using my finger for this because I don't really want this to have very much definition. And I just find if I kind of smudge it with my fingers, it just gives a little bit of enough of a detail without being too much. And I kind of just want it to be heavier here. And then taper out across there. I probably could get that effect with a brush, but I just like how it looks with my finger, so there you go. So I'll quickly do that to this side. So that's it for there now, apart from the brow highlight, which again, just going to quickly use my fingers to do that. She doesn't really have a great deal of makeup on, to be honest. Or if she does, it's very well applied to make it look like she's got very little on. Right, so with that on, we're now going to move on to the lid colour. And I'm actually going to use a Dainty Doll shadow for this. This one is 002, and I can't remember the name of this one because they don't have names on, because that's how ridiculous they are. Yeah, it's this just beautiful, very pretty taupe colour. And I'm not going to put a huge amount of this actually on. This is just going to add a little bit of colour to the lid and a little bit of shimmer, because this does have a little bit of a shimmer in it. Because what she does have is she does have appear to have a little bit of a shimmer on the lids, but with Kate's look it tends to be very much all about the intense eyeliner. So hopefully you can see that that has made a little difference. It's not a huge difference, but just a little bit of a taupe shimmer there. And that's it for the eyeshadows basically, because the rest of it is just liner. This is just an incredibly simple look, but I always think that the makeup is just spot on for Stana Katic's character Kate Beckett in Castle. And Castle is one of my favourite TV programmes. I just absolutely love it. It appeals to me because I love crime programmes, but also it appeals to me because, well, Nathan Fillion is incredibly cute and funny. He's just very charming and sweet, and I just really love him. But it appeals to me because he's a writer and I write, so the idea of him going along and helping solve cases and all that kind of thing with Kate is just really good. And then you've got that element of them two that finally come together in this series. So yeah, I absolutely love Castle. So I'm going to move on to Bad Gal Liner by Benefit, and I'm just going to use this on the lower waterline. I like this because it just gives a little bit of a smudgy sort of look, which is what we're going for here. Although she does have dramatic liner, it's not like just line, You know what I mean? It has a softer sort of edge to it. Now, the thing with this is, it can get a bit smudgy, too smudgy. So what I tend to do is I keep one of these little Cotton Johnson's buds handy and my MAC eye makeup remover. Then I just take the tip, put it in the hole at the top and just tip that. And then I can use that to do any kind of tidy ups. So I generally just go in and just take off the edge, just off where it's a little bit too smudgy. And then I use Zero by Urban Decay. And then that just creates a much more precise line. And that's it for under the eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other under eye, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do the top part. Right, so that's both eyes done. Now we're going to move on to the challenging bit because my little flicked liner is not always consistent, and sometimes it can be a little bit larger than I want, and she just sometimes has a very tiny little flick. So that's what I'm going to attempt here, and I'm going to use Blacktrack, which is MAC's Fluidline gel liner. Well used and loved. And I'm using my trusty Barry M liner brush. And keep very close to the lash line. I find it easier to just do short strokes. Okay. So that's just a straight line straight across, which I think already looks nice. I actually really like this quite dramatic lined look on the eyes anyway, which is part of the reason why I chose this look. I like that there's a lot of simplicity, but I also like that it has this drama on the eyes because she does have really lovely eyes. We're going to try to do a small flick. So sometimes I just find the winged liner quite difficult to get the same. And that's it. Very small cat eyeliner.
Thank you, Dana. You've got 10 minutes, Chuck. What did you just pick? Oh, it's just a bit of coffee. No, so I just picked it up.
So now, mascara. Now, I'm not going to put fake lashes on actually. Popping out to get the grocery shopping in. Oh, I've got a little smudge. So I'm not going to do fake lashes, but I think that she certainly wears fake lashes. I don't for a second believe that they are all her lashes, but they are amazing. I don't think I got all my mascara off last night, but this is They're Real by Benefit. And that is the eyes. Right, so now I'm just putting on this blusher by No7, which was their December 2011. It's just a really nice, simple, rosy blusher because she doesn't wear a lot of blusher at all. It's just a hint. And I'm just going to use some of the white highlighter there. Then I'm going to use Viva Glam 5 lipstick from MAC. This just looks like a perfect match to what she wears, which is a very natural pink lip. And that's the colour, that's the finished look. So, eyeshadow. That is Kate Beckett, played by Stana Katic in Castle. Very simple rosy pink, natural lips, natural flush to the cheeks, and a dramatic eye with a little bit of a flick on the eyeliner. I hope you've enjoyed this look. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next one, but if you have any ideas of any characters, movie characters or TV characters that you would like me to do, please put that in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. I'm going to love you all and leave you, and see you all soon. Bye!